What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Morning Glory Podcast, episode 66. I'm here with my I'm here as always with my co-host. What's up, Ray Rock? And returning from a holiday, Mr. Dayton. What's going on, man?
Hello. Good to be back. Good to be back.
And you brought a little shiny new hat with you too.
Yep. Kids got me it for Father's Day. So, loving it at the moment.
My man looking sharp.
And how's Ray Rock doing this morning?
I am fantastic. I had a rough day yesterday, actually. Dude, I was in a lot of pain. Woo-hoo.
Oh, well, we're going to talk about I'm dealing with pain right now. I'm dealing with a massive headache this morning. Do you guys get headaches often that?
Dude, I had a headache for 2 straight weeks. Actually, a migraine.
Wow.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah, that's the concussion thing, right?
Yeah, well, I think it's just repercussions from the concussion. That was hard to say that 5 times fast. Repercussions from a concussion.
Reaper.
See? Repercussions from a concussion.
I just have short-term memory, so I can't remember what I said 30 seconds ago.
Touche. Touche, Coop. I feel you on that.
What's going on with Dayton? How you doing from your holiday?
Well, I'm feeling great, but I was just about to say, speaking of headaches, the only headache I ever get is once a week on a Wednesday, round about this time. And I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's like a pressure in the air or something. I don't know.
Well, it all depends.
I haven't hit the nail on the head quite yet.
We never know what time, so you never know when the headache's going to kick in. Right?
Ain't that the truth?
Hey, well, no, I was glad to see you back. I think you caught up with last week's episode, right? Ray Rock did great.
Yeah, Ray did great. You both did great.
We
appreciate that day. It just wasn't the same without you, though.
Yeah, do you know what? Throughout the whole holiday, all I could keep thinking about is, I hope I get to do the show on Wednesday. I hope I get to do the show. And you know, the signal reception was absolutely shocking. We were literally in the middle of nowhere, just nothing but like fields, and you know, the ocean was the sea was pretty close.
Nice. I think I stayed my ass up here.
There was a giant cannon or something you took a picture of. What was the?
It was. We went to a place called Eden Camp. And it basically used to be a World War II prisoner of war camp where they would keep the Germans, you know, the captives.
Oh, yeah.
And what they've done is they've turned the whole thing. So all the different bunkers, they all represent a different part of the war. So you go in and it'll all be like a museum, but better, you know, like it's sensory. You can smell it, and, you know, like there'll be sounds and things playing. So you'd have air raid alarms going off and everything. It's really cool. It's really good.
That sounded, that whole compound sounds really cool, actually.
It is really, really good. You know, it's like, and there's like the place where you go get some lunch and everything, and they'll play all the old war songs and everything like that. You know, it's crazy. It's really, really nice. It's a really good place.
That is an incredible experience. Just going back and living like that, and just keeping all that stuff very historical and that. It's just amazing. Hopefully I get to like...
Hey, Day. Sorry, Coop. Mama Rock just said you're looking hot there. Hey, Ma, stop hitting on my friend. What the hell?
Well, she can hit on me all she wants.
That's your son, Mom. Come on. I'm just playing. He does. He looks great, don't he? At least we got 2 good-looking people on this podcast. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, stop it.
No, don't
made
worry.
me this way. I can't help that.
I'm handsome.
You are extremely handsome.
It's the polite way, but I've got some breaking news here that I just got word actually from YouTube. If you guys want me to read this,
of course.
Hangouts on Air, which is what we use to run our shows.
We do. Is
going away later this year.
The fuck? Why? Sorry, I tried to get all that shit at.
So this is a big problem with this.
Wait, So Hangouts is done because this format really is cool because it just you don't have to produce. It just produces for us.
Right. Yeah. And unfortunately, it says here, Hangouts on Air is going away later this year for quick streaming. Try youtube.com/webcam.
Hey Heather, how are you?
What's up, Heather? I'm just if everybody's just coming in here, I mean, this is what we do our shows with Google Hangout, where it's just a back and forth thing. I also did this with the Sideline Study crew as well. Shout out to them. I tuned into their wrestling show yesterday, so shout out to them. But this is a big issue. If I can't figure this out, then we have to fix the format, I guess, for the podcast.
Ooh,
Again.
Wait, you said later this year.
Yes, I don't know when. But maybe I don't know what to do here. This could be a big problem for us for doing this.
Does that mean we got to switch back to Skype? I mean, because we never know when someone's going to open their mouth, and one of the three of us never shuts up. So,
hey, well, I have no idea how the Skype thing works, but I just know that the reason why I don't use the OBS and Skype thing while I stream is because it takes too long. The connection while it's streaming, it freezes so it while we're talking, sometimes the show will cut off in the middle, kind of thing. So sometimes it'll be glitchy where we can't hear each other, kind of thing. So that's another reason why. But this is. I really hope that YouTube keeps this kind of format. Maybe it's just on the webcam thing, but that's unfortunate. So
why would they? Wait. I'm sorry. Did I miss the part where it said why they're doing that?
No, I just have a little blue box next to me while we're in this little thing here that says Hangouts on Air is going away later this year. For quick streaming, try youtube.com/webcam.
Duh.
So I have no idea. I will do more details and go into next week's podcast about what we can do about it. But I just want to throw out there that
it's just another hurdle. It's just another hurdle. We keep getting them, and we keep on not jumping over them. So let's not worry about that one.
Well,
real quick, can we say hi
under.
and bye? We're sorry, guys. Real quick, Indigo is popping in and peacing out. So, Indigo, if you're still here, hello, goodbye.
Hello.
Hope you're good.
Bye.
Thanks, Indigo. Always love Indigo, man. Always love Indigo. One of our biggest time. Who is in the chat?
And Rayshawn is in the chat. My brother. How you doing, Rayshawn?
I'm
hello, Rayshawn.
Good old Rayshawn. Let's see who's in the chat. We got Ray Rock. We got Linda, which is Mama Rock. We got Tattooed Mistress. Shout out to Heather. What's going on? What have I walked into? You've walked into the Morning Glory podcast.
welcome. Come on.
In the morning. Cooper Ray looking hot too. Oh, thank you. I've got the wings going. I need a haircut. I'm going back to my teenager days where it's like I had like massive wings and that. So I gotta get a haircut soon. Who else is in the chat there? I see Rayshawn. Hey, what's up, guys?
I see him. I can't see it on this screen, but I just seen it on the other one. That's nice. That reminds me. Remember when Dave pushed his beard up like that? I mean, you could grab the dude by his face and just.
I think I'll be able to do it again soon.
I think.
Speaking of which, I've been uploading some music to Patreon and some instrumentals. I'm trying to make some new like theme songs and that. Because I want to try and keep us like original as possible, right? I don't want to get like copyright shit like that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so I've got some. Here's a little beat that I've been working on. If you guys have you guys heard it?
Bring it.
Yeah.
Wait, you did this?
Yeah.
Really? We ought to collaborate.
This is just instrumentals that I found. Well, I created this like loops, all these loops. So what I'm trying to do is make a bunch of background music for our edited version of the podcast. That way we have cool podcasts like themes and that. Anyways, I just realized I'm not high today, so this is why I'm so like. I'm
not high. Wow. Well, it's still early yet for you. What time is it? 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I have to go make a traveling trip actually to go get some. But right now I'm just completely sober and I'm just
Where you going?
Full of energy. Full of energy.
So let's go back to Dayton and tell us more about your vacation there that you had.
It was great. I mean, we do basically it's a camping trip. I say camping trip. We're not intense. I guess you guys would call it like a large trailer. It's basically a static caravan, 3 bedrooms, kitchen, living room,
Nice.
everything you need basically. But we do it every year at the time of my dad's birthday. So we go, somewhere else somewhere different in the country each time. And this time we were quite local, but obviously not local enough to get any phone signal, which was annoying. But yeah, it was a great time. I mean, it rained every single day.
That sounds like
Oh, that's right. And you guys left a little early, didn't you? I forgot.
Yeah, but we left
that.
We left a day early. We didn't have a great deal. All we had planned for the last day was to go back to the beach.
In the rain.
Obviously, yeah, obviously in the rain.
In the rain, love it.
The highlight of the holiday for me was quite shocking actually. We went to a place. It's called the Deep, which is a huge aquarium.
Okay.
And right, so a coach load of kids turned up just before us. So we thought, right, we'll go to the top floor. We'll get something to do before we go through, so that they're sort of out the way.
Okay.
So we're sitting in the cafe. I plonk Laura on the floor to go and get her a high chair. And there's a couple sat next to us that got the backs to us, and Laura just runs straight over and grabs the woman's hair.
Yeah.
And she's literally she's literally trying to climb up this lady's hair. She's thinking like she's Rapunzel or something, She's trying to climb up. So I go and I grab hold of her, and she just won't let go. So I'm like this, pulling her, and every time the lady's head going back like this, ow, ow. And it's like, oh. It's like, what?
Yeah,
what do I do? She is.
Oh my god!
This is the little monster that you're raising, right?
Yeah. We posted a video. Did you see it? She's throwing rocks at Finley. She's just picking up rocks and wham, wham. They just sitting there that's funny. It. Throw rocks at your brother.
I just found it really
that's
funny.
That's Parenting 101 right there.
If you guys go check out Dayton's Twitter account if you haven't. There's a video that he posted of his kids. One of them was riding on a tricycle, I think. The other one is picking up stones and throwing them at her brother.
Yes.
And I just can't get over the fact that their father is with a video camera filming.
I told you. That's how you parent.
I had to. I had to because it's literally every single time he gets on his bike, the first thing she does is go and pick up a stone.
You're just getting evidence.
Let me hit this mofo with some rocks.
When she's like 8 or 10, you're gonna show her this video. Like, I'm gonna show you what you were like to your brother.
I'll kill you.
And maybe she'll just continue that as a tradition.
I really do not think she's going to grow up like a lady. Not a chance. She's going to
be in a cage whipping other women's asses.
I think she's going to be the. She's going to be the
playing day.
Yeah, she's going to be the kid that ends up sticking up for a big brother.
That's right.
Little girl that sticks up for a big brother.
Yeah. I don't think Finley would mind, no. Yo, I'll get my little sister to beat your ass. Leave me alone.
What is that? Is that a spinner?
It's a fidget spinner. Oh,
it sounds broken. No, I don't think it's. But
not really. It is.
These used to be really big, but then for some reason China banned them or something like that. I think.
What, fidget spinners?
Yeah, I think China banned them because they were hazardous or something like that.
Hazardous.
Yeah,
This is good.
I remember that from a long time ago that I heard news that I think China banned them or something like that.
Well, that's just stupid because these things are awesome, man. Chinese are busy anyway. No offense if anybody's. Well, you guys know what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
Man, for me, when I'm like,
right,
for me, when I'm fidgeting, I used to have like a pencil, and I would just like turn it all over and over again because
there we go.
But now I go on my phone, and I have this little app that's scratch tickets. So now I do my hobby of just scratching tickets on my phone, kind of like.
Well, whatever happened just playing with your balls or something, you know?
I like to do that. It's one of my favorite things. Sometimes I don't even know I'm doing it. It's like, oh, okay. I guess I'm playing with my balls.
Well, I guess that's why I took up smoking. It was like I got sick and tired of playing with my balls. Needed something else to do with my hands.
Speaking of smoking, Coop, did you yet?
No, but this is what the fuck is this topic going into?
I don't know, dude. I really don't know.
Why is there bubbles?
Bubbles.
What are you talking about?
Is there bubbles on your screen?
Bubbles?
Oh,
dude, are you sure you didn't smoke nothing? You sure? Oh, there is bubbles. Look at that. Here, I thought it was me. I don't know.
What is going on over there?
Dude, I don't know. Don't answer. I don't know what's going on in my own head, let alone what's my surroundings. I'm oblivious to everything, man.
You have like a bubble maker that's just for...
I do. I thought it would add a little color to the show. What do you think? I got it on Amazon.
I gotta get something like a disco ball or something like that. This is too plain.
I figured I'd brighten it up a little bit, yeah?
All the stoners watching are tripping balls right now.
Pretty much,
They just do know what's going on.
No.
Oh, man. Anyway, okay. Do you know what's trippy? All right. I'm already going to... I'm going to start with a little weird news. All right?
Bring it. What you got?
I was on Twitter, and one thing I always like is animals and how they just... I find new things about animals all the time. So I came across on Twitter. I didn't realize... bald eagles can actually swim. Did you know that?
No way. For real? A bald eagle can swim.
Yeah, apparently it's common for bald eagles to swim in water.
Now, that's something I would love to see. A bald eagle swimming. Now, I've seen them swoop down and grab something right out of the, ocean, but...
Don't worry, we'll show the replay and editing and that, but this is on Twitter, and you guys can go check it out, where apparently bald eagles... are swimmers. So there's a video of somebody, I think in New Hampshire or something like that. They caught a video of a bald eagle that was swimming through waves of water, and then it just climbed up on the dock and then just like brushed off all the water off his feathers and everything like it was nothing.
That's insane.
I did not know that bald eagles can swim.
Neither did I. You got it. Wait, that. When you first said this, did you say that was news or like a fun fact?
Well, it's weird news, I guess. I didn't know.
That is weird. Damn.
Apparently, bald eagles can swim. If you guys want to look up the video, bald eagle swimming, you'll see.
I'm definitely doing that. I'd do it right now, but
don't worry. It'll be on the replay, and that I'll make sure that we. Speaking of which, the last 2 weeks I've been doing a lot more video editing and that with the show and that. So we've been getting a lot of good praises from a lot of people, especially from the one 2 weeks ago. That was one of our most watched episodes, and the one we did last week. We're starting to put the episodes on Periscope, and we're getting a lot more views that way.
Dude, when I first seen that, I was so confused. I'm looking, because you just had me tagged to one. I'm like, was I on Periscope? Like, I legit thought I was losing my mind.
So how it goes is when I go to sleep, sometimes I like to put the video on loop on this OBS program, and I put it through Periscope. That way people can watch it live on Twitter or something like that overnight.
Okay.
So I've learned now that the hashtags on Twitter is a very easy way of getting views for people to chime into our shows. So
what hashtag did you use, Coop?
Oh, I used I used podcasts. I use Periscope. I use Patreon. I use Comedian. It's basically whatever that part of the show you're talking about, you share it under that hashtag kind of thing. So it's,
Okay.
I'll show you guys when we're off the air and that. Maybe I should do private like social media sessions or something like that. I think I should do that.
That would be cool.
Yeah, maybe I should like if you guys want to learn how to use more social media properly, I can teach you guys, man. It's like
I'm so stupid when it comes to this stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing. Thank God all I got to do is hit, well.
Everybody needs a techie. Speaking of which, okay, so here's what I'm thinking down the road. If you guys want, we definitely need to get Day some kind of laptop or something like that.
We do. Or tablet. One or the other.
Well, I'm not sure how much are laptops. Is there like a pawn shop there that you can get a laptop for like $400 or something like that down there, Day?
Listen,
I'm sure there probably is. Yeah, I mean, it would be cheaper to get a tablet, and I dare say I'd be better using a tablet.
Well,
get
a just like a big phone, right?
Well, the only thing is the audio quality, right? I mean,
exactly. Yeah, it's terrible.
Because the microphone you're using, I think, is just an Apple one, right? Samsung one, just what I got with the phone. If somehow we can make enough money so we can send you guys both like something like this, and that way you can be cool. Sorry, I'm just being weird.
Oh, look, I get a microphone. I'm just lazy.
Oh my god, this is me when I'm sober. I'm fucking nuts.
I don't really need a microphone. I've got a big mouth.
I have a no, I don't. Well, we just want to keep growing to make sure that we just want to get better. I want to make sure that you guys that we can actually like hear the audio quality and we can keep upgrading stuff. Right? It's like upgrading a home. Like you don't want to live in a home in like a tent. You want to upgrade it to like an RV or something, right? So
that would be a nice step forward, yeah.
This conversation is making me feel great. He's like, yeah, what can we upgrade? We'll upgrade Day.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much everything costs out there, but if I can, we can save up enough money. We can send you for upgrading stuff, so that way people can enjoy more. That's all. So. Sorry. Anyways, I just want to make sure that we keep growing, and if you guys want me to invest in you guys having better equipment, I'm more than happy to do that. That's all. So, anyways, speaking of which, back to weird news. Do you guys have any weird news?
Hold on.
The only weird news I've got is that my daughter likes what the.
What is going on? What is that?
No. Go ahead. No. Weird news.
Anyway. What was that?
Ray's actually he's stepped it up this week. He's putting us to shame. He's got gimmicks. What the fuck is up with that? Come on.
Dude,
Come on.
I can't explain.
Don't try and steal the show, Ray. Don't do it. Don't do it.
What am I doing? I'm just sitting here like I always do. I'm not doing nothing.
I think there's a ghost that's doing stuff on Ray's end.
I mean, dude, I swear there's aliens around. I told you, I'm oblivious to my surroundings. I never know what's going on.
Looks like there was a spider that just came down or something, but I think it looks like
one day.
Anyways, back to weird news.
Thank
you.
Thank
you. You guys find any weird news at all this week?
You know what?
Like I was saying before the spider interrupted, the only weird news I've got is my daughter likes to climb strangers' hair. Fact.
That is just outright hilarious. I'm sorry, but you didn't get that on video by any chance, or were you trying to get your daughter back off of this?
Yeah, I was trying to get her off, and I think I was just making things worse. Like I said, the woman's head was just getting yanked back, and she's screaming. So I literally had to prise her fingers off and apologize.
Man, kids
I'm
get away with so much.
Sorry for my daughter.
Kids can get away with so much crime these days. They're lucky.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
They can get away with so much. Maybe I don't know. But also kids these days they're starting to be more of troublemakers, right? So
the fuck? I was reading a chat. Sorry, Coop. I'm sorry, brother.
See, there's always something going on with this podcast. It's
yeah.
we have the ADHD where we're always distracted by something.
Seems that way.
What would be great? What would be great if the next distraction that comes from Ray's end is someone just whacks him with a fish. Fish to the face.
Hey, Day. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit in the face with a... No.
Speaking of fish, when's the last time you went fishing?
It's been too long.
Man, this is what I'm thinking is this summer I'm gonna get a fishing rod. There's a lake right behind here. There's salmon. There's trout. I'm gonna go fishing and make some fishing videos. So what do you
do? I actually have a really cool one. It's on my YouTube page, as a matter of fact. I was recording Pop, as a matter of fact. And there's this other dude across the stream, and they're just putting on a clinic, dude. Within 37 seconds, they caught 3 trout between the both of them. Like, I've been trout fishing since I was, like, a Little Rock, you know?
Right.
But I haven't been fishing in way too long.
Man,
when's the last time you said you went?
Me? I haven't gone fishing in, like, I think maybe 5 years. It's been a long time. Since I've actually gone like, wait, I'm such a liar. I just went fucking ice fishing this winter.
I'm such a liar, he says.
Oh my God, I just realized how stupid am I. We went fucking ice fishing in the winter.
I never went ice fishing. What's that like?
It sucks.
It sounds like it really does. But I just remember on Grumpy Old Men, the movie?
Oh, no, actually, never seen Grumpy Old Man. Okay, like see, this is me. I don't watch movies that much. I watch comedies and animation. I don't watch movies that much.
Yeah, but Grumpy Old Men is an outright comedy.
You got to send me the link or something like that. I'm like every week I'm writing down it's like a grocery list of things I need to do. Right? It's a to-do list, not grocery list. That would involve food. Man, I'm done.
That is something that I need to start doing because I forget just like you. I forget so fast. I think I'm telling you, it's from being burnt out from when I was a teenager and in my 20s. I think I smoked way too much. But Annie, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Somehow I think I'm okay. Anyways, what was that? We were talking about fishing, right? Ice fishing. Yes. Okay.
Fishing.
So, we went ice fishing, and literally, my buddy went out. He bought over $1,000 worth of supplies to go ice fishing. He bought a camera gear. He bought the proper apparently you have to buy these ice fishing poles or something like that. So
it's complete. It's a whole different experience. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so it's like he spent so much money, and all we did was just go on this little lake with beer and sit in the fucking cold in minus 30-degree weather or something like that. And we didn't catch anything. It's like what sucked. I'm sure a lot more people have caught fish, but I feel bad that he put so much money into the ice fishing. We didn't end up catching anything because it sucks.
What is that noise? What am I hearing?
That's Dayton'S microphone.
Ah.
Yeah, just moving it. Sorry.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
but I've only ever been fishing twice and never caught a fish, but on both occasions by accident. And I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but I keep hooking ducks.
Oh, I've done that a couple times.
What?
Shit happens.
Oh God.
So wait. All right, Day. Do you cut the line or do you pull the duck in a little closer?
Pull it in. Pull it in. Take the hook out.
Me too.
Oh, hang on, my son's crying. 1 second.
That happens.
Don't we?
Wow.
It's good
I'm
that
guessing his sister beat him up again. Hang on.
No, he wants to be on camera. Put him on camera.
Do you want to say hello, son? Cheer up, it's
Aw.
all right. It's all right. What's the matter? Oh.
Oh.
Kids are
It's all right, son. You good? Good boy, you okay? You say hello.
Hi, Finley.
Hey, buddy.
You all right, buddy?
You say hello.
There he goes. Where's that smile at where you
There he
Cheer him up, give him a smile. Come on. Give him a smile.
wants to smile?
Once they realize they're on camera, they don't know what to do.
Not this one. I'm surprised he's not dancing by now.
Right?
It's all right, buddy.
Aw, Finley.
Your dad's got you good.
You
Look at him.
want
He's
son.
such a good dad.
Now he's just gonna make fun of you, but when you're off the camera. It's all right, buddy. I think I see a little smile going there.
Yep. I see it. Yep.
He's trying to hide it.
That's
He's
all.
trying to hide it. He's trying to hide it.
All right, so you got one that's going to be a cage fighter and another possible actor.
Yeah.
You're all
Yeah,
good, Dad.
yeah, you know.
Shoot. Right?
Both future super wrestling, like superstars, wrestling superstars.
There you go.
One's going to be the showman, and the other one's just going to be Brock
Kicking
Lesnar.
ass.
Speaking
man.
of it, I've got to ask this to Ray Rock. So who
Yes,
is
sir.
this? Who is this Percy?
I'm sorry?
Who is Percy? That keeps.
Who is Percy?
Yeah, who is this Percy that apparently you know that keeps talking down to everybody?
Percy is wow. Well, he's one of my brothers. I have a lot of brothers around here. A lot of family around here. And
it looks like he's been eating the same toothpick for a while.
yeah, he's got attached to it, you know.
Did it get glued to his lip or something?
Nah, he you know what? I'm not really sure. I try to keep it short with Percy. He's kind of a pain in the ass to talk to, you know. And he's one of them dudes that'll just walk up to you, you know, smack the taste out of your mouth, you know, you say the wrong thing or look at him the wrong way. So I don't need that.
To me, it looked like there's Percy, and then there's Squishy. I mean,
Squishy's attached to me all the time. He's always bothering me. He never leaves my side, and I'm surprised his little pitter patter ain't running around here at the moment. But I can't help it. It's just these.
Why doesn't Percy have his own Twitter account? I think he would be a.
You know, that is a good question. I tried to tell him that one time, and well, he told me to fuck off, or however. I don't know. I can't imitate him.
He's got a crew too. He's got a crew, and you know what? He's a bully. He's a bully. He's got a crew.
He is.
And he always has to bring his friends along to stir up some shit.
Although I've never actually seen him with any friends, so I think he's full of it. But
Yeah.
I promise you,
Right,
he will
I
punch you in the face if you fuck with him.
Yeah, I did see one guy like riding a trike.
Oh, he's got a boy Diamond. I know that much.
Well, if you guys want to go check out who Squishy and Percy are, you got to go check out Ray Rock's Twitter account because apparently that's where you can only find them.
Yeah, they take my phone and you never know when they're going to pop up. They're just...
Well, back to the weird news because I'm always off topic. Ray Rock, do you have any weird news for us?
Do I have any weird news? Looks good. You know, it's funny. I went to look up something, right? And the first thing that pops up, and I started dying laughing, was about the dude that got caught blowtorching the ATM machine.
You can't get over that story, eh?
That fucked me up, man. I could not stop laughing, and that's the first thing I look up, weird news, and that's the first thing that pops up, is a dude that apparently that made bigger headlines than we thought. But
So did you read the whole story about it?
Yeah. Did you see the video clip of it?
I didn't see the video clip. No, I just saw a
It's
picture.
hilarious.
Now I have to find it. So
you gotta find. I'll send you the link. Because I pulled it up and it's just do that for real.
So did they actually go to jail and everything?
You know, I don't know. I still don't know that part. What happened with it? It's just a story. They tweaked it a little bit because it apparently made its rounds more than we realized. Because that must have just happened when you said it last week.
That's awesome. That means we.
But it's still like.
It's still mind blowing to you, right?
So with that said, other than what actually happens around here, I don't have any local weird news or in general weird news. But I do know that bald eagles swim.
Yeah, no,
apparently, if you shave a tiger, it still has stripes.
No way, for real?
Apparently.
Is that Finley?
I don't know who the dumbass was who actually shaved the tiger.
I was just gonna say, Coop, how badly do you want to go shave a tiger right now? You hold him down, I shave him, and let's see.
No, I won't shave a tiger. I'll shave a cougar. That's as far as I'll get.
I'll shave a cougar. I'm with you on that, boss.
All right, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
well, I did have some weird news. Now, there wasn't really a lot of weird news that I found this week. So, but I do want to get your reactions to O.J. Simpson now has a Twitter account.
No way, for real?
Yeah. What do you guys think of that?
I think that's awesome. I still love the juice, man. I don't care what he didn't do or did do, allegedly.
So he has a Twitter account. Dayton, what do you think?
You know what? I really don't care.
It made headlines. It made headlines. Apparently, that's what people are reacting to. Is just bad drama stuff. So I just want to get your reactions. Apparently, they don't care.
I want to watch.
Anyways, well, apparently he has said that he's on Twitter, and apparently he has a lot of getting back to do. So apparently he's going on social media so he can, I guess, tell his side of what he wants to do, right? So that is the whole purpose of why social media exists out there for people, is to, this is why we all have our own stuff, like our own YouTube and that, so we all have our own comfort zone of just what we want to talk about, right? So
agreed.
So yeah,
I really need to do more on my YouTube. I never ever do anything on it.
Why not? You know what? I can't speak on that because neither do I.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Well, we gotta try and find some new live streaming apps, because last week I said that you get well known for being on something new, like a live streaming app, and that's how you get noticed pretty quickly. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, is maybe going to some new social media apps to try and find some new audience for us. So
I think Periscope's kind of awesome for that, really, but then again, I don't know. It's weird for me with Periscope. Does it automatically just go ahead, Dave?
I was going to say, I feel really bad for all those people that miss out on our beautiful faces.
Me too, dude.
It's such a shame. It brings a tear to my eye.
Who wouldn't want to lose a few brain cells with us now? Come on.
So here's also a little bit of scary. Well, it's not scary, but there's been a lot of knives going in heads this week. So
my God! Yeah, I did read that.
So apparently there was a crocodile or an alligator that was swimming around with a knife in its head. Did anybody see that?
No, but I seen the doctor that took a knife, a 10-inch blade out of a kid's head.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was about to get to that too. I mean, there was another.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Actually, if you were reading about that, I'll get to that. But yeah, on Twitter, there was an alligator swimming around with a knife that was in its cranium. So that was pretty nuts. Yeah, it was nuts. So there was that, and then there was the story that you were just talking about, where apparently there was a kid that was playing around with a knife, and the knife ended up going through and almost into his brain. He survived it.
I can't believe this kid actually survived that. How insane is that for real?
So that is already scary enough that, first of all, you never hold a knife up, like you hold it down. You
correct.
Make sure, anybody out there, if you have kids, knives pointed down always.
Like, even stuff like this, you're right, and away, depending on your blade, like, there is a proper way to, with all that, you know what I mean? Because stupid shit will happen, even when you know what you're doing. But, Coop, you're very, you know.
So,
like Ray's just stabbed himself in the leg.
Or cut his finger off.
That was off camera day. No one knows that. Come on, man. That's not fair. Get out of my head. Not cool.
Not
cool.
So the one with the story here, there was a kid that had Finley. You listen up. When you hold a knife, you hold it down. You make sure you never hold a knife upwards, because a child.
I'll give him an earphone. You have to listen.
Yeah, because this is what he needs to hear right now.
Finley, make sure that you're always careful with knives, and you always point them downwards. You never run around with a knife upwards, right?
Exactly.
Yep. So there was a kid that had an incident where a knife went through and went almost into his brain and killed him. But he survived.
No, Coop.
So I'm making sure.
Stop, Coop.
Coop wants kids. Coop wants kids.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I do want kids.
Oh, boy.
So make sure that you just, with knives, you're always holding them down. You never hold knives upwards, or else something like that.
He continues.
Or just don't hold them at all. Yeah.
Make a Play-Doh one.
There you go. Much better.
Get one of those easy bake ovens that comes with like a little, I don't know, one of those like fake plastic knife things.
I'm sorry, but easy bake ovens make good food. Some people said that sucks, but
hey, I rocked the easy bake oven when I was a kid.
You and me both, dude. I don't care. Wow, that was past your time too. I keep forgetting you're like 15 years old, man. You lucky mother.
Anyways, yeah, those were awesome. But yeah, no, just make sure, just with knives.
Really?
It's terrible. Anyways,
well.
Sorry. Anything else I wanted to get in weird news? There was a woman that was being.
Yes, I read this. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm brain dead.
Why don't you break the story then?
All right. There was a drunk woman driving a toy truck and got pulled over by the cops and didn't get a DUI out of this deal. You could literally be riding a bike, a regular bicycle, drunk, and you can get cited and get a DUI for that. This woman's driving around a motorized toy truck and gets pulled over by the friggin' cops and somehow talks her way out of getting a DUI. I would have loved to have been a fly on this cop car watching this whole thing. I'd be dying. Was this a story you were referring to, Mr. Coop?
Yes, this is definitely the story of that.
See, I'm glad you start these things because I read them in that fast. Out of my head.
Well, here's another one. Here's another one that I found. A Walmart accidentally apparently sold a woman a cake that was made entirely out of styrofoam.
Damn,
So just imagine you thinking you're getting a cake, and instead you bring it home and you cut it open, and it's fully styrofoam for your birthday. Whoops. Oh man, friggin' Walmart.
I don't know who's worse on that deal. The woman that bought it or Walmart? Obviously, you're coming for a cake, right?
I mean,
birthday cake, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
And you get, I'd be pissed at that. I'm sorry, but I can't help look at the chat.
Oh,
have you seen the chat lately?
No, sorry, I've been busy with the show. Sorry, sometimes I just.
Sorry, I'm busy running the show. No, I haven't. Sorry, that's my job.
What's been going on in the chat there, Ray Rock? You are far from lazy.
Yeah, but you see, is she cursing? Is Mama Rock being bad? Because I missed that, and I'm not.
Oh, okay. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Message retracted.
Are you cursing?
I'm not sure what's going on. So F48 bubbles. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Oh, what's wrong? Oh, poor Finley.
You bumped your head. Oh man, in the wars today.
Oh no.
It's all right.
I thought it was later. Now it's still early. I thought maybe he was tired.
There's going to be lots of people hearing you cry today, son.
Put the spotlight back on him. Anyways, well, we're almost coming up to an hour long in the podcast. Do you guys have any other weird news that you guys know?
No way, for real?
Yeah, this is how awesome our show is. We just we just go off topic and then an hour goes, right?
Wait, this is why we don't plan anything, because it's other than the weird news and never mind. Never mind.
Well, that's why you never know what to expect with this podcast.
If you're listening, we don't know what to expect. This is all off the cuff.
We do try and want to keep things organized. We still have to do our ASMR episode, so I definitely want to do that.
Yes, me too.
So we should do that for an overnight thing. That way people can fall asleep to us if they listen to it. So that's what ASMR for me is.
Yeah.
Nope.
Can we do that later?
I think we should do that.
Billy. Special guest again.
Really should.
Yep, special guest. I've got my own gimmick.
It's always fun. By the way, we will try and get the phone lines up and going again soon. I totally forgot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, this is me. I always forget stuff. We'll do the phone lines.
We run a tight ship here on the Morning Glory podcast.
I was still like confused that Coop said we try to organize things, and I'm just thinking, how do we do that? How do we ever try to organize things?
Well,
that was like another lie, like the ice fishing.
Another lie like the ice fishing. He got you, Coop.
Coop needs to go smoke.
You know what? I need to, but I don't have any. I'm going nuts.
Whoa, for real?
Well, I already am,
but.
Speaking of which, okay, so speaking of my health, if anybody's been wondering I'm sure a lot of people are still concerned about that cough I've been having. So I did go the X-rays came in and it was bronchitis that I had.
You had bronchitis for like 3 months. Do you realize that?
Apparently, I had caught it twice. So I must have had bronchitis when I caught in Ottawa, and when it was really bad out there, and then when I came out here to BC, I must have caught it again. So that's probably why it lasted so long. So now I'm they have me on some cough thing, suppressant or something like that. So
how have you physically felt through this whole thing? Like, do you just feel drained all the time, or
annoyed by all the coughing that I can't talk as much?
Maybe that's sleeping all right. I mean, with all that,
yeah,
that'd be a nightmare.
I already have sleeping problems already. I keep waking up every like 4 or 5 hours. So.
I didn't sleep much last night either.
It's I have a lot of back pain. Finley, when you get older,
not like that day.
Do we all have back pains?
I'm just thinking like back pains is I keep blaming the mattress. It's not old age. I've got a rubbish mattress.
As you're saying that, my back just started hurting. I actually have 2 slip discs in my lower back, and then I shattered my foot and ankle, and I don't feel the back anymore because that always hurts. But yeah, I got back pain and it sucks.
I think it's just like an age thing, like when you were younger and you could go all night long.
Yep.
Right? Now I have to get up to the toilet like 3 times in the night. So that all night long thing is gone well out the window.
Yeah.
It's like that's. I mean, if I can go all night long now, you know, get in there. I'm so happy if I don't have to get up to take a piss in the night.
Ain't nothing wrong with wearing a diaper to bed, dude. I would. Screw that. Every 3 hours.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a naughty word.
That's what I was saying. Actually, dude, when I finally fall asleep, I look dead. Or a vampire. So I'm told.
Really?
Yeah, I heard you look like a vampire.
Vampire teeth suddenly all of a sudden when you're sleeping? Or?
I don't know. Maybe. I'll bite the fuck out of you.
I'm the one with the vampire teeth.
Sorry, I just heard it'll bite the fuck out of me, I guess. Okay, well, do I have any other weird news other than the fact that there's just a lot of weird knives in that incident?
Yeah.
No,
I'm not playing with any really.
No, I've got apparently a wild dog used award-worthy play dead act to escape from a lioness jaws. So apparently one of these wild dogs out there in Africa, they're not hyenas, they're wild dogs. Apparently this lioness caught it and he wasn't dead. He actually played dead, and actually like the lioness didn't eat him and he got away from it. That's
seriously?
Yeah, that's incredible. How just animals can do shit like that, right? They can.
I'm confused. All right, sorry. What you were saying in the chat, we were just asked about OJ. That was like, I don't know if she's like 15 minutes behind, or that could have been a half hour ago.
It could be. I can't keep track of time.
She just goes, "What, OJ?" Yeah, he's on social media, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, he has a Twitter account. Well, everybody was going nuts about that. So I just wanted to bring that up as a topic on here. But I really got, other than all that weird news that we talked about, I don't have any other stuff to talk about.
Did you hear about the dude that got pulled over because he crashed into a cop car trying to pull up old Saved by the Bell clips on YouTube while driving. And he's old, he's.
Oh my God!
The dude's in his his 60s or something. Yeah, he's pulling up Tiffany Amber Thiessen, driving, trying to rub one out while he's driving, and bam, right into a cop car.
Fucking idiot. There was a similar story. Remember when Pokemon Go came out? How popular it is?
No, I just seen people chasing imaginary freaking things on their phones constantly. Yes, I remember. Go ahead. So
this idiot apparently was playing Pokemon Go while driving, and he smashed into a cop car, too. So, yeah. So apparently, while he was on his phone playing Pokemon, he crashed, and he was like, "Oh, this is what I get for fucking playing a stupid game."
You know how many accidents were caused because of that game and other stupid stuff that we're not even, they're either making a fortune off of that, or I don't know, because my little brother still plays it. The dude's a Marine. He's playing Pokemon Go.
I'm playing Pokemon Go still.
I know. What is up with you kids?
I do it. Here's the reason why I still play it. One, it doesn't cost a lot of data to use. So it's like, I have it for a month. And it costs like 170 megabytes of data. That's nothing.
That's it?
Yeah, it's like,
that ain't nothing.
On it really does not take up much. That's one reason why I play it. Second, it's because while I'm walking, I like something to do, and I might as well just have my phone out and just do stuff.
You are hilarious. That is just so. All right.
Again, back to the playing with the balls comment.
That is the only logical reason why they're there. To keep our hands cold. Or not our hands. Yeah, our hands warm when it's cold out. And
what was that?
Whatever Dave just said.
What was that going on, Ray Rock? There was like a test dummy on your end.
Who?
There was like this weird black ghost thing that just came into the side.
You messing with me?
It looked like one of those like punching dummy things. When you
really?
Yeah, I don't know if that was right or not, but
Ray's getting haunted by a demon right now.
I am. I truly am. I believe it. It's possible, right?
That or
I've
ninjas.
seen a fella. Hey, if it's on camera, it's got to be true, right? Or either that, or I learned how to Photoshop shit like bubbles. That's an app, really. Cool, huh?
Okay, so anything else that we're past the hour mark, I think now. So if I think we're done with this podcast today, unless you guys things that you guys want to mention.
No, other than keeping a person alive 24/7, I'm pretty busy, dude.
Yeah. No, we all our thoughts are always with you and your family, Ray Rock, because we all
I
know.
appreciate that, fellas. Thank you.
So we all know that. Dayton, do you have anything else? Did we miss anything from your vacation at all? Or?
I don't think so. I'll probably think of something the second we go off air. It's normally the case. You know, like something that was like really, really funny, and then when I say it to you guys in the chat, it's just not that funny.
Oops. I really have not even focused on the chat this entire show. Sometimes when I talk to you guys, I just have so much fun just like interacting and I forget about the chat. So
that's why I said make me mod. I got it, dude.
You are a mod in there.
Yeah.
Are we all mods? Are we all mods?
That's my job. I'll do that. You run it. I got the chat covered. It's all good.
Yeah.
Like I said, we run a tight ship here on the Morning Glory podcast.
And speaking of which, my apologies for all those people that just couldn't watch the show last week, because what I'd usually do is after the show is done with the live stream, I put the show on lock to make sure nobody can watch it after. That way, you can only to watch it live. You got to be here. So you got to be here joining with the chat. That's why I keep it on lock after we're done, and then I put it in editing so the graphics go over top of everything, and that way people can like watch the replay with the graphics and music and everything like that. So I just wanted to try something different. If people were not happy with the way I did it last week, then we'll just keep it this way, where it's just everybody can just watch it live for free, and then I'll just lock it and then just edit it again. So
no, I think that was a good idea on account that we didn't have day and. That's it. So try it then. Why not? Hey. You know what? I do have one more thing before we go, and Mama Rock just reminded me of it. To rewind about the alligator that had a knife in its head.
Yep.
I have an alligator story.
Oh, please tell.
All right. Okay. So when we lived in Florida, gators, like where we're at, it was like a gated community, right? And there was gators would like sunbathe over, around this pond. Mm-hmm. So it was right where I'd go walk the dog, right? So one day, there's like a baby gator, like about 3 foot long, and it starts, like run real fast and then stop, I'm like, what the hell? Now, mind you, where I'm walking the dog at, it's about 30 yards away from me, okay? So it's just creeping, and then all of a sudden, dude, this thing just takes off after me. And at this point, my ankle ain't broke yet. So I take off running, and it's about 200 yards, till you just get to, like, you can go left or right, you know what I mean? So now I got flip-flops on while this is happening. Now this thing is running after me like a toy. It's just, this jaw is just snapping the whole time, and they are quick as all hell, So I have no idea how. I was fast before... But I don't know how fast I was when this gator's chasing me. So anyway, sandal falls off, right? And this thing just goes right past it, still chasing me. Mind you, it's about 200 yards.
Wow.
So I turn around and I like juked the thing out, and just took off running back. And my dog, that I was taking care of, my cousin's dog that we were looking after. He's just standing there looking, and I'm thinking, like, after the whole fact, I'm like, you couldn't do nothing about this? So it's a boxer brindle. This thing would rip that gator apart. Maybe. That would be a good fight. I'd love to see that, actually. But anyway.
A boxer versus a gator?
Yeah. A baby gator. Not a...
Baby gator.
One that would... Yeah, baby gator. But they're fast as hell, man. Anyway, long story short, which is already long. On the way back, it finally stopped. About the 100-yard mark on the way back, it stopped where my sandal was. I did not know this, but I did hear the chomping stop, and I wish I could mimic the sound that this was making. You ever hear a gator's mouth just shut?
Yeah, I've seen it, but
Can you imagine the sound?
I can imagine. Yeah, I just like.
Okay. Chasing you fast as hell. So anyway, like I said, juke the thing, run back towards the condo. And by the time I got to the steps, I can't even tell you just like the way I grabbed onto the thing. For this thing, I don't know if they can run up steps or not, forgot about the dog, the whole nine. But it never touched me, thank God. But, dude, that was a freaky-ass experience. And the weirdest shit happens in Florida.
Wow.
I could go on. I'm going to shut up because I could just go and go and go. Dave, would you say something, please?
No, I mean, like, I'm glad
Nope.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous how many animals come close to encounter.
Cupid was insane. I've had so many stupid. That's the same place for the peacocks. I was doing just a landscaping job for a dude. These peacocks start showing up. I'm not going through the whole peacock thing again, but.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you just write down a bunch of crazy animal stories that we? I'm sure you have a bunch of them because a lot of people probably like them. So. Especially like
I should just upload it. Upload, yeah, right.
Upload.
You're doing all right, kid. Just upload the whole thing to a YouTube channel so I don't waste our time here because time flies when we start talking, and I talk too much.
I talk too much when I'm sober, so I I'm entirely with you there.
Really, Dave doesn't shut his mouth. I mean, I can't take it.
He's the one word dude again.
I'm the quiet man. You always have to watch out for the quiet ones. That's what they say. So I'm being all mysterious.
Dave, you're extremely mysterious, and that hat looks really good on you, brother. I gotta say, I dig it, and I like the necklace. What are they, beads?
Yeah, beads. Yep. It's got my grandma's ring on. So.
Oh, okay, that's very nice.
For real.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
Awesome. Okay, so everybody out there, I want to thank everybody who's been with us for the podcast. I think that wraps up today. Episode 69. Sir. We're still trying to promote that episode, I guess.
Might as well.
So we're
can you put an age restriction on that?
Possibly after. I mean, maybe somebody will go through our videos and try reporting us, and maybe they'll flag us again. So.
Well, the better because we're going to do the full Monty. That's the episode we do the full Monty.
But okay, so what I'm talking about is apparently one of our episodes was flagged as age restricted. So it was the how to build a bong episode. So hey, apparently, well, it's weird because they were right how it should be over 18 where kids can't watch it. But
yeah,
it's educational, so
not for kids under 18. It's not. Although that is kind of bullshit because I started smoking when I was like 12 or 13 anyway. So it's not like they can go buy a bong or something like that. So I mean, they need to. So
I'm just saying that I guarantee you right now. I'm just saying I guarantee you right now. That would have not been reported if somebody wasn't being a douchebag. So I'm just saying that we always try and have fun on here, and I don't think we do anything wrong when it comes to like copyright or anything like that. So that's a good thing about us. It's just
again. It's just another one of them hurdles, and
we'll just make sure that we'll do better for each episode, right? So
that's the goal, right?
As always, my job is to try and be a better person every day. So that's all we can.
Amen to that, brother.
Absolutely. Yep. So, hey, I guess so. The upcoming episode 69 is a stuffable over 18 episode, I guess.
Yes, sir.
ASMR episode. We still need to do that, but I want to do that. We're not going to be doing that live. I'm actually going to be. I would actually like that pre-recorded, and that way it's like because I don't know if we could do it live on here.
I think you got the idea. Record it.
So and then so upcoming episodes, if you guys want to support us, patreon.com. Haven't decided if we want to start our own Morning Glory podcast Patreon thing yet, but maybe that'd be cool. That way all of us can actually get paid. So That's
on you guys, man. But I'm all down for that. Ma, pony up.
Anyways, do you guys have any last words before we end this?
I think I said enough, Coop.
And same here, because I need to go smoke.
Oh, you know what? I do.
I just want to say it's good to be back. It's good to be back, dude. And it's good to see you too. It's, as always. Love yous.
Even though we give you
I'm so glad you had an awesome time on holiday. I think I told you, Coop, his dad's birthday was on Tuesday while they were there.
Yep. Yeah, you told us that.
Yeah, and funny enough, my dad just turned 69.
I know. I was going to make a comment about that, but I let it go. Or maybe I didn't. I probably forgot. I don't know. But I know I said something.
And okay, so that does it for this podcast. I think we've gone over our hour limit. So I want to thank all of you, especially in the chat. Shout out to everybody who's been in the chat. Mama Rock, Ray Rock. I saw Ray Sean in there. I saw Heather. Thank you so much, Heather, for being in there. Indigo was in there as well.
We love you guys.
Much appreciate all of you guys for watching us live. And make sure you catch the replays and go watch the older episodes because they're great. We've had so much fun since doing this podcast. Make sure you go check. Man.
Anyway, it's always fun hanging out with you guys, man.
From all of us here at the Morning Glory Podcast, we'll see you next time.
Love you guys.
See you guys.
Peace.